I'm already there. Thank you.
Hello? Please. The camera is here. Camera is positioned here, so we don't want people moving up and down. If you want to, just go through the back there and then through the other side. Don't be crisscrossing this path or using the stairs here, please. Otherwise, you disturb the camera shots, please. If you have it, just move through the back, and then this side, and then out of the door. Don't cross or move up and down here, please.
Welcome to the 2019 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. This is the 14th 8-stage contest which features St. Thomas Aquinas Senior High School, Achimota School, and Presby Senior High School in Nkwatia. Let's meet the contestants. Achimota School. Achimota School is represented by like the feedback. Achimota School is represented by
final year.
Agri Papa Principal, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you?
We are fine.
Great. You are coming from the prelims.
Yes, we are.
What happened there?
The prelims, we met Doji Penny and Konongo Odumase. And by God's grace, we were able to emerge victors of that competition.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. So you know what it feels like to win.
Yes, please. We do.
What are we expecting this contest?
Nothing but the best from us, and that we shall emerge victors of this competition.
All right. I wish you well. St. Thomas Aquinas Senior High School. St. Thomas Aquinas Senior High School is represented by
Abibu Desmond, final year.
You are welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Fine. Yeah. Yes.
You are seeded school.
Yes, madam.
Yes. So, the seniors, what did they tell you?
They told us to learn from their mistakes and let's improve upon them so that we move from one stage to another.
So you've improved.
Very.
It will be evident today.
Okay, because
What else are we expecting this contest?
they are expecting a gracious win from St. Thomas Aquinas Senior High School.
Best wishes to you. Presby Senior High School in Nkwatia. Nkwatia Presby Senior High School is represented by
John Atta Joseph.
Chairman Kwamichi.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you today?
By God's grace.
You're doing well. That's good. You see that I have two names for your school. There's Presby Senior High School in Nkwatia, and then Nkwatia Presby Senior High School. Which one should I use?
Nkwatia.
Nkwatia Presby Senior High School. Thank you for clarifying that. All right. So tell us a little bit about your school.
Oh, the school is a mixed school, and we have a population of about 2,400, and it is located in the eastern region of Ghana. And our motto is character, efficiency, and service.
This contest, what are we to expect from you?
The favor of God will see us through.
All right. I wish you well. We've met the contestants. They are ready to begin because they are all promising excellence, the best, and the win. Before I sit down, I would like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by Ghana Education Service with support from GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, GCB Bank, Vimto, Academic City College, Adansi Travels, Kenya Airways, Accra College of Medicine, Medifem Multi-Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center, GTP, FH Aachen University of Applied Sciences, and Intervarsity. Our media partners are Joy News, Joy FM, My Joy Online, and YFM. You are right, it's a prime time production. My name is Elsie Fakofman, and I'm honored to be your quiz mistress. Thank you.
Hello. Please, owner of car number GR103413. Car number GR10.
At Central University, we are not just giving theoretical knowledge, but also real-life practical immersion. Our projects and research are targeted at solving real-life problems within our built and natural environment. My name is Che Joseph Bafo, an architecture student. The faculty and facilities available to us make us industry ready. The project I'm working on recently won an award when my colleagues and I visited the Netherlands. Central University makes you industry ready.
Contestants, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts. The questions are simple and direct. I'm expecting simple and direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, a bonus point. If the answer is incorrect, there's a penalty, 1 point. For questions that require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. All questions, all of them, are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I'll be starting with you, Achimota School, but I have a preamble to all schools, after which I'll come to you. This first set of questions will require 30 seconds of your time. Preamble to all schools. Find the coordinates of the image of the point A with coordinates 3, 5, after reflection. Did you get your preamble? Or you would like to hear it once again? It's okay. Again. Find the coordinates of the image of the point A with coordinates 3, 5, after reflection. Now, Achimota School. In the origin. Agree.
-3, -5.
You're right. With the same preamble in Nkwatia Presby, in the line y is equal to 3. Kwame.
3-1.
You're right. With the same preamble, in the line x is equal to 2. Fauzan.
1,5.
Okay. Next set, 10 seconds. The first electron affinity of an element is influenced by certain factors. What are these factors? Agree.
The effective nuclear charge, the atomic size, the effective nuclear charge and the atomic size.
2 out of 3. There's another one, stability of the electron configuration. Nkwatia Presby, explain the phrase, effective nuclear charge. Yes, Kwame.
Effective nuclear charge is the net force of attraction of the nucleus on the valence electrons, corresponding to the nuclear charge minus the shielding effect.
Okay. St. Thomas Aquinas, what factors best explain the general trend of first electron affinity in a group of the periodic table? Desmond.
Okay. Down the group, the atomic size increases and the effective nuclear charge reduces. So the energy required to add 1 mole of electron to the atomos shell of the atom will decrease. So because of the atomic size and the decrease in the effective nuclear charge, and also the increasing shielding effect, this effect will explain the phenomenon of the decrease in the first electron affinity down the group.
I'm giving you 1. Remember, I only asked you for the factors. I didn't ask you to explain. You were on and on and on. There are 2 of them, 2 factors. You did mention them in a roundabout way, but you added certain things that didn't help you at all. So atomic radius, that's one of them, and the second one is effective nuclear charge. Very simple, direct answers. Next set, 10 seconds, and I have a preamble. Actually, it's a single question to all 3 schools. It's one of those questions where I go around gathering correct answers from place to place, right? So when I get to your school, please give me a correct answer to the question. The question is the same for all schools, no bonus, all right? And this is the question. Give only one function of biological feedback inhibition. First choice, Achimota School. Yes, Nanayao.
It prevents the production of excess amounts of substance that are not needed in excess quantities in the body.
I'll give you 2. Nkwatia Presby. Yes, Joseph.
It aids in homeostasis.
Okay. St. Thomas Aquinas. Yes, Desmond.
Biological feedback mechanisms prevent the uncontrollable release of certain hormones or enzymes in the body due to any impulse or environmental disorder that may affect the individual.
No. All right. So there are several of them, at least 4. The first one is it prevents waste. So without the feedback inhibition, energy or raw materials that could be used for important cellular functions might be wasted on unnecessary ones. Prevents depletion. Without the feedback inhibition, raw materials energy might be depleted by biochemical processes that don't stop even when their end product is not needed. Then it prevents dangerous buildup. I gave you 2 for a variation on this, right? So the end products of some biochemical pathways can actually be dangerous in high concentrations. You talked about high concentrations, but you didn't really link it to the danger that might be. All right. And then maintains homeostasis. That is right. It does maintain homeostasis. And the reason why I didn't give you, remember, I'm going around for different answers. So in maintaining homeostasis, some chemical messengers that are involved in maintaining homeostasis, like the hormones you were mentioning, right, are regulated through this mechanism. So it was too similar to what I had heard from there. All right, next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. The EMF of a battery is 12.5 volts, and its internal resistance is 0.100 ohms. Please, did you get your preamble, or once again? Again. The EMF of a battery is 12.5 volts, and its internal resistance is 0.100 ohm. That's a preamble. So now, Achimota School, find the terminal voltage of the battery when it is connected to a 10.0 ohm load. Agree.
10.0 volts.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is 12.4 volts. With the same preamble in Nkwatia Presby, find the terminal voltage of the battery when it is connected to a 1.00 ohm load. Yes, Kwame.
11.3 volts.
That's incorrect. Yes, Desmond.
11.4 volts.
You are right. Your major question with the same preamble. Find the terminal voltage of the battery when it is connected to a 5.00 ohm load. Yes, Desmond?
12.3 volts.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds with a short preamble. A short preamble. The preamble is find dy dx if, find dy dx if, Achimota School, x squared plus xy minus y squared is equal to 9. Yes, I agree.
The expression 2x plus y, all on the expression 2y minus x.
You're right. With the same preamble. 2x squared minus xy plus y squared is equal to 6. Kwame.
dy dx is equal to 4x plus y all over minus x minus 2y.
No. Yes, 1,000.
dy dx is equal to 4x minus y all over the expression x minus 2y.
Yes. Now your major question. X squared plus xy minus 3y squared is equal to 10. Thousand.
dy dx is equal to 2x plus y. That expression over 6y minus x.
You are right. Thirty seconds. Determine which given mass of a gas will occupy a smaller volume at 273 Kelvin and 100 kilopascal. Give your reason. 100 grams of CO2 and 100 grams of SO2. Atomic mass for sulfur is 32.0. For oxygen, it's 16.0. For carbon, it's 12.0. Yes, Nana Yao.
The one which will occupy the smaller volume is SO2. This is because it has a smaller number of moles. And according to Avogadro's law, the amount of moles in a substance is directly proportional to the volume it occupies.
Yes. Calculate the volume of a mole of an ideal gas at 27 degrees Celsius and 150 kilopascal. Assume the volume of an ideal gas at 0 degrees Celsius and 100 kilopascal is 22.5 decimeter cubed. You may leave your answer as a fraction. Kwame.
16.62 decimeter cube.
That's incorrect. For a bonus, you could have left it as a fraction, so it's 1,500 over 91.0 decimeter cubed. Or if you actually wanted to calculate it, it would have been 16.5 decimeter cubed. St. Thomas Aquinas. Calculate the mass of magnesium that will be needed to liberate 1.00 decimeter cubed of H2 from dilute HCl at 0 degrees Celsius and 100 kilopascal. Atomic mass for magnesium is 24.0, and molar volume of a gas at STP is 22.4 decimeter cubed. Desmond.
4.00 grams.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is 1.07 grams. 10 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble to all schools. Describe the following RNAs, that's the plural of RNA, with respect to codons or anticodons. Did you get your preamble? Again, describe the following RNAs, plural of RNA. So when I get to your school, I'll give you some RNA. And you have to describe it with respect to codons or anticodons. All right? Okay. So for you, Achimota School, mRNA. Yes, Nana Yao.
mRNA possesses a triplet of codons.
Yes. tRNA. Yes, Kwame.
tRNA possess anticodons.
Yes. St. Thomas Aquinas, rRNA. Yes, Fauzan.
Madam, they lack both codons and anticodons.
You are right. Last set of questions for the round, 30 seconds. Achimota School. Calculate the magnitude of the magnetic force between two 5.0 meter long parallel wires, 0.20 meters apart, each carrying a current of 2.0 amperes in the same direction, ignoring end effects. Agree.
1.0 times 10 to the power negative 5 newtons.
That's incorrect. Yes, which of you? Desmond.
1.6 times 10 to the power negative 8 Newton.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 2.0 times 10 to the power negative 5 newtons. Nkwatia Presby. Calculate the magnitude of the magnetic force between two 5.0 meter long parallel wires, 0.10 meters apart, each carrying a current of 1.0 amperes in the same direction, ignoring end effects. Kwame.
3.0 times 10 to the power negative 4 Newton.
That's incorrect. Yes, agree.
1.0 times 10 to the power negative 5 newtons.
You are right. Last question, St. Thomas Aquinas. Calculate the magnitude of the magnetic force between two 25 meter long parallel wires, 0.20 meters apart, each carrying a current of 2.0 amperes in the same direction, ignoring end effects. Desmond.
5.0 times 10 to the power negative 5 Newton.
That's incorrect. Agree.
1.0 times 10 to the power negative 4 newtons.
You're right. That brings us to the end of the first round.
At Central University, we are not just giving theoretical knowledge, but also real-life practical immersion. Our projects and research are targeted at solving real-life problems within our built and natural environment. My name is Che Joseph Bafo, an architecture student. The faculty and facilities available to us make us industry ready. The project I'm working on recently won an award when my colleagues and I visited the Netherlands. Central University makes you industry ready.
Here's innovation from Goyle that takes you further. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes have been expertly crafted with the latest in liquid engineering technology, highly advanced for modern engines, prolongs oil change intervals, save you fuel, clean, protect and enhance engine performance. The way engines work has become complex, and Goyle has innovated to stay ahead with expertly crafted lubricants that work excellently with all petrol and diesel engines of today. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes. Innovation that takes you further. Goyle. Good energy.
At the end of the first round, Nkwatia Presby Senior High School has 12 points. St. Thomas Aquinas Senior High School has 14 points. Achimota School has 18 points. We have a long way to go, 4 more rounds. Round 2. This round is also known as the speed race. The questions in the round are directed to all 3 schools simultaneously. For an opportunity to answer a question, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell in Nkwatia Presby? Thank you. Yours, St. Thomas Aquinas. Thank you. And yours, Achimota School. If you ring and answer correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. But be very careful, because if you attempt to answer a question and you are unsuccessful, you lose a precious point. If you ring and you are unable to provide an answer because you are taking too long and I move on, that is also a wrong answer and will fetch the penalty, 1 point. For questions that require calculations, you have a maximum of 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds maximum to do so. Best wishes, everyone. First set of questions, 30 seconds each. First one. Find the strength of the gravitational field on the surface of an isolated sphere of radius 50.0 kilometers and mass 2.50 times 10 raised to the power 18 kilogram. Which of you, please? Desmond.
6.67 times 10 to the power negative 11 Newton.
That's incorrect. Yes, which of you agree?
6.67 times 10 to the power 4 Newton per kilogram.
No. All right. The right answer is 0.0667 meters per second squared, or in standard form, 6.67 times 10 to the power negative 2 meter per second squared. Next one. The Curie temperature of a paramagnetic substance is 0.15 Kelvin. Find the magnetic susceptibility of the substance at 27 degrees Celsius. Please raise your hand when you ring. Yes, agree.
5.6 times 10 to the power negative 3.
That's incorrect. Yes. Desmond, fast.
2.0 times 10 to the power 4 Kelvin.
No. You also rang. Yes, Kwame.
5.0 times 10 to the power negative 4.
Yes. Next one. When two notes are sounded together, beats of frequency 2.5 hertz are heard. If one of the notes has a frequency of 56.0 hertz, what might the frequency of the other note be? Yes. Desmond.
The other one can be 59 hertz or 51 hertz.
No. Yes, agree.
The other notes might be 58.5 hertz or 54.5 hertz.
No. Yes, Kwame.
The other node can be 58.5 hertz or 53.5 hertz.
That's right. Next set, 30 seconds. First one. Find n if 1, 2, 3 base n is equal to 3, 8 base 10. Agree?
N is equal to 5.
Yes. Next one. Find the greatest value of the expression 3 multiplied by sine of x plus 4. Hey.
7.
No. Plus 4 multiplied by cosine of x. Yes, Kwame.
5.
Yes. Please explain the bell to them. Explain the bell to them so that they understand. Next one. Rationalize the denominator. 3 over the expression square root of 5 minus square root of 2. Yes, agree.
Root 5 plus root 2.
You're right. Next one, 30 seconds. The instantaneous rate of a reaction is 4.20 times 10 raised to the power -5 mole per decimeter cubed second. When the concentration of a reactant in a second order reaction is 0.00100 mole per decimeter cubed. Calculate the rate constant for the reaction and give its units. Yes, agree.
The rate constant is 4.20 times 10 to the power 1 dm to the power 6 per mole second.
That's incorrect. Who rang next? Yes, Kwame.
0.42 dm cubed 6 to the power 6, then per mole per second.
That's incorrect. Yes, Desmond.
4.20 times 10 to the power 1 decimeter cube per mole second.
What's again?
4.20 times 10 to the power 1 decimeter cube per mole second.
Yes, that's the right one. Your unit was wrong. Next one, 30 seconds. Calculate the rate constant of a first-order reaction when the half-life is 5.00 minutes. Yes. Which of you? 1,000.
You get 2.31 times 10 to the power negative 3 seconds.
That's incorrect. Who rang next? Yes, agree.
2.3 times 10 to the power negative 3 per second.
No, I'm not accepting that. Did you ring? Yes, Kwame.
2.31 times 10 exponent negative 3 per second.
Yes. Next one, 10 seconds. The displacement reaction involving molecules ABr and OH minus to give AOH and Br minus goes through the following steps. First step, ABr going to A plus Br minus, and it's a slow step. Second step, A plus going plus OH minus going to AOH. That's a fast step. Give the rate law for the reaction. Yes, which of you? Kwame.
The rate law is given by the rate of the reaction R is equal to the rate constant K multiplying the concentration of ABr to the power 1.
Yes. Last set of questions for the round. First one, 10 seconds. In which structures in algae can one locate pyrenoids? Yes, Desmond.
The pyrenoids are found in the cytoplasm of the chloroplast of the algae.
Yes. Next one, 30 seconds. A biology student placed 2 cells in a Petri plate containing a healthy nutrient solution. Each cell divides every 12 hours. The student went back to count the cells after 2 days. How many daughter cells will be in the Petri plate? Yes, Nanayao.
16 cells.
That's incorrect. Yes, Fauzan.
8 cells.
No. The right answer is 32 daughter cells. Last one, 10 seconds. What is the function of the visible outer part of the human ear? Yes, Fauzan?
Madam, the outer ear concentrates the sound into the inner ear so that it can be audible to the human.
Yes. And that's the end of the second round.
Here's innovation from Goyle that takes you further. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes have been expertly crafted with the latest in liquid engineering technology, highly advanced for modern engines, prolongs oil change intervals, save you fuel, clean, protect and enhance engine performance. The way engines work has become complex, and Goyle has innovated to stay ahead with expertly crafted lubricants that work excellently with all petrol and diesel engines of today. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes. Innovation that takes you further. Goyle. Good energy.
And don't begin until I ask you to. To avoid all problems, put all pens down. At the end of the second round, St. Thomas Aquinas Senior High School has 16 points. Achimota School has 18 points. Nkwatia Presby Senior High School has 19 points. We are at the top of the third round, round 3. At stake in this round is the Prudential Life Insurance and Nsmq star. What does this mean? It means any school that is able to earn a perfect score of 10 points goes home with 600 Ghana cedis for each contestant and 1 teacher, meaning a total of 2,400 Ghana cedis is at stake for each school that makes the perfect score. Something exciting, no? Yes. Thank you, Prudential Life Insurance, for the Nsmq star. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you have 3 minutes to present your answer. The problem of the day, as I have already mentioned, fetches 10 points. Best wishes. Let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. A curve is defined by the implicit equation x cubed plus 2x squared y squared minus y cubed is equal to 2. A, find an expression for dy dx. B, evaluate dy dx at the point with coordinates 1, 1. And C, find the equations of the tangent and the normal to the curve at the point with coordinates 1, 1 on the curve. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Please stop writing and present your answers. Thank you. Where is your school name? Is your school name there? Okay.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential, always listening, always understanding. There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential, always listening, always
At Central University, we are not just giving theoretical knowledge, but also real-life practical immersion. Our projects and research are targeted at solving real-life problems within our built and a natural environment. My name is Che Joseph Bafo, an architecture student. The faculty and facilities available to us make us industry ready. The project I'm working on recently won an award when my colleagues and I visited the Netherlands. Central University makes you industry ready.
Contestants, please pick up your notepads and present your answers as you have them here. Let me explain. Okay, you can go. You can have yours. Have you seen where my signature is? You too, I have my signature in 2 parts. Make sure you present what you had there. There was nothing there. That's why I put my signature there. There was nothing there. So you write what you have. When you write what you had, the signature is for me. I know what my signature means. I wrote the signature in an empty spot. Thank you. Thank you. Negative. Or where did this come from? So you skipped the step, or how did that happen? There's a Y here. And this is 3y squared minus 4x squared y. The contestants have presented their answers. Before I award the points, let's consider the suggested solution from the consultants. This is a problem from mathematics differentiation, calculus. So we have a curve that is defined by an implicit equation. The equation is given as x cubed plus 2x squared y squared minus y cubed is equal to 2. First, contestants were to find an expression for dy dx. In order to get this, we need to do an implicit differentiation of this function, this equation. So let's start. We go term by term. So we have 3x squared plus 4xy squared plus 4x squared y dy dx minus 3y squared dy dx is equal to 0. Now we can start gathering terms and doing all sorts of things because we need to make dy dx the subject so that we have our answer. So we can have dy dx multiplying the expression 4x squared y minus 3y squared is equal to negative the expression 3x squared plus 4y squared. So dy dx becomes negative the expression 3x squared plus 4xy squared all over the expression 4x squared y minus 3y squared. If you get everything right, and I mean attention to detail, no missing terms, things like this, 4 points. Next, contestants were to evaluate dy dx at the point 1, 1. What this simply means is substitute 1 for x and substitute 1 for y and get a value, right? So at the point with coordinates 1, 1, dy dx is equal to negative 3 plus 4 all over 4 minus 3. And this gives negative 7. 2 points for this. Finally, the contestants were to find equations of the tangent and the normal to the curve at the point with coordinates 1, 1 on the curve. All right. You know, if you have a point that falls on a line, and you also have dy dx, which is a slope, you should easily be able to come up with an equation, right? Okay, so the equation of the tangent is y minus 1, I'm subtracting the y component of that coordinate, is equal to negative 7, which was the slope, multiplied by the expression x minus 1. Again, I'm using the coordinate. So this gives y is equal to negative 7x plus 8, 2 points. The equation of the normal at that point, okay, so now you need to be able to get the slope of this so that you use the same point. So the slope, of course, is going to be the negative reciprocal. So the slope for this is going to be 1 over 7. So again, we do a similar thing to obtain an equation. Y minus 1 is equal to 1/7 multiplied by the expression x minus 1. And if you want to further manipulate this, you can massage this to get y is equal to x over 7 plus 6 over 7. And that's the equation. And this is worth another 2 points, making a total of 10 points. So as you can see, this is a problem that requires incredible concentration, attention to detail. Otherwise, you're in trouble. The only advantage is that the coordinates are 1, 1. So even when you mess up, eventually you can come up with some correct things. But I was paying attention to all of this. Anyway, let's start with the contestants. So Nkwatia Presby started with trouble right from the beginning. They were doing the differentiation all right, but they missed out a term. The last term was incomplete. The last term was incomplete in the differentiated equation. And so from there, things just went downhill because every other answer had a problem with it. So unfortunately, I can't give any points. 0. St. Thomas Aquinas, you were differentiating all right. It got to a point where you were supposed to have some y squared somewhere. The square was not forthcoming. You missed out a square in this. And so at the end of the day, I can't give you any points for the dy dx. I'm not going to give any points for that. But, as I said, because the coordinates were 1, 1, consultant, next time make it 2, 1 or something. Because it was 1, 1, when you substituted, you got the right slope. Dy dx was right. And of course, if you have a right dy dx, you're going to get a right equation, just that it was based on a wrong calculation to begin with. It was a difficult decision for me. I decided to give you 1 point. There were 3 things you had to do: dy dx, 2 equations. I gave you 1 point for each of those things, giving you a total of 3 points. Achimota School, wonders will never cease. You also have issues with your terms. For example, there are 2 places where you are supposed to have an x squared. There is no squared there. The squares were missing. And yet, by some wonder, you have dy dx. I didn't give you any points for that, because you needed to pay particular attention to detail. But you also have the right dy dx, and once you have the right dy dx, it's a very simple matter to get equations, right? So you also got the equations right, but because your original calculations were a bit faulty, I'm giving you partial points for these as well. So I gave you 1 point each for the dy dx, 1 point for the equation of the tangent, and 1 point for the equation of the normal, giving you also 3 out of 10. This is the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. You may pick up your notepads. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement very carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case the statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If right, 2 full points. If the answer is wrong or is not forthcoming, it fetches that penalty point. Best wishes, everyone. I'm starting with you, Nkwatia Presby. Your statement. Sister chromatids contain identical genetic information. Yes, Joseph.
False.
No, that's a true statement. St. Thomas Aquinas, sister chromatids can also be referred to as chromosomes. 1,000.
False.
You're right. Sister chromatids become chromosomes when they are separated. Nana Yao.
True.
Yes. Nkwatia. The PCl3 molecule is tetrahedral in shape. Joseph.
False.
You're right. The H2S molecule is linear. Yes, Fauzan?
False.
Yes. All the 3 carbons in the molecule of 1 propyne are in a straight line. Yes, Nana Yao?
False.
Oh no, that's a true statement. A function may be a many-to-many relation. Yes, Joseph?
False. False.
Yes. A function is a relation that has an inverse. Yes, Fauzan?
True.
No. A function is a one-to-one relation. Nana Yao?
True.
No. The magnitude of centripetal acceleration is proportional to the squared magnitude of velocity. Joseph?
True.
No. That's a false statement. The magnitude of centripetal acceleration is inversely proportional to radial distance. Yes, Fauzan?
True.
Yes. The magnitude of centripetal acceleration is proportional to the squared magnitude of the radial component of velocity. Nana Yao?
True.
No. The apoplastic movement of water in plant cells is faster than the symplastic pathway. Joseph?
False.
Oh no. The metabolic state of roots has no effect on the apoplastic pathway. 1,000.
False.
No. The apoplastic pathway of water movement includes the cell walls and intercellular spaces. Nana Yao.
True.
Yes. Water of temporary hardness can be softened by the addition of Na2CO3. Too late. Yes, Desmond.
True.
Yes. Your own statement. Water of temporary hardness, softened by boiling, is pure. Fauzan.
False.
Yes. The best method for purifying hard water is by distillation. Nana Yao.
True.
Yes. Two 1 2 base 6 is less than 7 9 base 10. Yes, Kwame.
It's false.
Yes. Three 3 base 4 is greater than 50 base 10. Yes, Fauzan?
True.
Yes. Four 1 base 5 is less than 100 base 10. Yes, Nana Yao?
False.
Yes. Last set of statements. Last set. According to the Dulong-Petit law, the molar specific heat capacities of all solids are equal. Yes, Joseph?
True.
Yes. According to the Dulong-Petit law, the molar specific heat capacities of all solids are independent of temperature. Fauzan?
False.
No. That's a true statement. Last statement. The actual molar specific heat capacity of a solid varies with temperature at low temperatures. Yes, Nana Yao?
False.
No, that's a true statement. And that's the end of the fourth round. at the end of the fourth round. Nkwatia Presby Senior High School has 24 points. Achimota School has 25 points. St. Thomas Aquinas Senior High School has 28 points. Round 5. This contest will be decided in this fifth and final round. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. For an opportunity to solve a riddle, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell in Nkwatia Presby? Thank you. Yours, St. Thomas Aquinas. Thank you. And yours, Achimota School. Thank you. When you ring, the answer must be ready. I will not wait for you to compose an answer at that time. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. There are 4 riddles in all. Best wishes, everyone. First one. I am a neutral particle. I am not a fundamental particle. I am a nuclear particle. My name suggests an association with heat, but I'm only as warm as room can be. So who am I? Which of you, yes, agree?
Muon.
No. Yes, 1,000.
Neutrino.
No. Kwame.
Thermion.
No. Anyone? Yes. Oh dear. Does anyone else want to try? No. The right answer is thermal neutron. Next one. I am an evolutionary force that drives a population apart. I cause organisms with intermediate traits to reproduce less, and will allow those organisms with extreme traits to reproduce more. This causes the alleles for the extreme traits to increase in frequency. Yes, which of you? Yes, Nana Yao.
Disruptive selection.
You are right. They solved the riddle on the fourth clue, 3 points. Next one. I hate anaerobic conditions. I also hate anhydrous conditions. I watch whom I am in contact with. I do not venture out if a very electropositive metal is close by. With copper, I can safely and happily come out. My operations can be likened to a voltaic cell with its 2 half cells. I render the chief architect of the Industrial Revolution. Yes, which of you, please? Nana Yao.
Electrolysis.
No. I render the chief architect of the Industrial Revolution economically not viable. So who am I? Yes, please raise your hand. Desmond?
Good.
Oh, no. Kwame?
Electrochemistry.
No. As for this one, my people back there, you can do it. What is it? Yes. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. No oxygen. All right. The chief architect of the Industrial Revolution, you know who that is? That's iron, right? So what all this was describing is the rusting of iron. Rusting of iron. Last one. I am a point. I do not represent a binary operation. Yes, Kwame.
Neutral point.
No. I continue. I am using the decimal representation of numbers. I separate the integer part from the fractional part of a decimal number. Yes, I agree.
Decimal point.
You are right. They solved the riddle on the fourth clue, 3 points. And that's the end of the fifth round. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. Nkwatia Presby Senior High School has 24 points. St. Thomas Aquinas Senior High School has 28 points. Achimota School has 31 points. Nkwatia Presby, thank you for being here and for giving us a good contest. You did well. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye. All the best. St. Thomas Aquinas, thank you for being here. Unfortunately, today was too much. Are you okay, Fauzan? Best wishes to you. Achimota School. Congratulations on winning the contest. Prepare well, and I look forward to seeing you in the quarterfinals. Well done. Viewers, thank you for joining us for this contest. Before we leave, I would like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service with support from GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, GCB Bank, Vimto, Academic City College, Adansi Travels, Kenya Airways, Accra College of Medicine, Medifen Multi-Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center, GTP, FH Arkan University of Applied Sciences, and InterVarsity. Our media partners are Joy News, Joy FM, My Joy Online, and YFM. This is a prime time production. Viewers, thank you very much for joining us for this contest. Next time, we'll bring you Wesley Girls High School, Akwamuman Senior High School, and Breman Esikuma Senior High School. Thanks again, and see you next time. Bye.
Here's innovation from GOIL that takes you further. New GOIL Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes have been expertly crafted with the latest in liquid engineering technology, highly advanced for modern engines, prolongs oil change intervals, save you fuel, clean, protect and enhance engine performance. The way engines work has become complex, and GOIL has innovated to stay ahead with expertly crafted lubricants that work excellently with all petrol and diesel engines of today. New GOIL Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes. Innovation that takes you further. GOIL. Good energy.
You're most welcome to a new era of banking at GCB Bank, where there are no long queues at the bank. Because you can enjoy swift access to your account anywhere, anytime with GCB e-banking solutions. Experience a world where you have financial convenience from a bank with integrity. A world where you can focus on your business and trust us to provide you with limitless business banking solutions that will take you to new heights. When you need a loan, sooner is better than later. So we give it to you in 24 hours to make sure the experience is memorable. Whatever you need, sir, we have an exceptional team of diverse professionals ready to serve you with a smile. Trust us with your money. We are bigger, better, safe, and ready to take you places beyond banking.
GCB Bank, your bank for life.
there's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your premier and classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential, always listening, always understanding.
Central University, we are not just giving theoretical knowledge, but also real-life practical immersion. Our projects and research are targeted at solving real-life problems within our built and a natural environment. My name is Che Joseph Bafo, an architecture student. The faculty and facilities available to us make us industry ready. The project I'm working on recently won an award when my colleagues and I visited the Netherlands. Central University makes you industry ready.